But I think this is sufficient. Sometimes you don't need a whole 5-hour lecture when you messed up at the beginning of the sentence. See, the beginning, as soon as we started with supreme organization, we need to just start right there. Sometimes we want, the minister said, the minister said, you're looking for a new teaching. He said, you ain't did nothing with the teaching I already gave you. He said, when we going to get the new teaching? We're going to get the new. You ain't did nothing with what I gave you.
Minister Farrakhan is in Detroit making a pitch to revitalize the city. The leader of the Nation of Islam is urging Detroiters and pastors to join him in buying neglected properties. Earlier today, he gave a fiery speech in the Detroit City Council chambers, and he said some areas of the city look like a wasteland. Farrakhan called on people to join the Nation of Islam and pool resources to buy land.
Why can't we buy the buildings? Come on. Get our artisans and craftsmen together. Take the young people off the street and make them apprentices. Buy the buildings. Fix up the buildings. Keep on putting in your dollar.
You haven't supremely organized that which you have been having for 90 years. So brother said, it's 6 houses vacant on the street and people homeless and this and this and this. And we could go in there and buy it. Yeah, we can go, but we have to be on one accord. We have to be unified. We got to get supremely organized. We got to put the minds together who's able to do a thing. That's what the white man does.
That's right.
They get the ones who's qualified to do it, and they put them there. They don't care if you even know who they are, really. They don't even really care if you know who they are.
That's right.
Because they run the world. So my point is, we have to get the right people who know what, like brother said, the brother know farming, like you said. Man, all us might know how to put a seed in the ground, but some people might know how to really farm, you know what I'm saying? So we can't be in the room and trying to talk while the man talking and want to show we know something. We bad about that. So anyway, black folk, we got to be humble, man. I don't mind somebody knowing more than me.
That's right.
I really don't care. I want to get better. The doctor trying to help me, save me, and I'm trying to outshine him. You know? Yeah, I might even have how to eat to live, but I still got to listen. Let the man at least tell me what he's talking about, you know, then I might leave and say, no, I'm not going to put that little thing. I got pork in it, so I'm not going with that. But while the man telling you, he might be telling you blood pressure. He might be telling you things that's just universal. Ain't got nothing to do with religion. Like, you got to know your blood pressure. You got to know this, you got to know that. You know what I mean? It could be Satan himself telling you your blood pressure. If he reading it right, then you got to listen to Satan. If Donald Trump tell us go buy land, don't look at Donald Trump. The land part is what we want. We don't care who say it. It's real. It's real. We got to get on this. That's why this caught my attention, and I'm gonna be even more. I have much more because he went about an hour and a half. The next time and I'm going to make my class. You know, you have my word, I will be making my class a sacrifice to be here, because even me reading this to you all and seeing your eyes and seeing how it's connected, inspiring me. This stuff is important. Yeah, it's important. What we have is important. You know, shoot, organization, if we don't show up, how can we even get to organization if we don't even be in the building? So, you know, it's a beautiful thing that we have, and he said something very important. I hope we caught the part of, I'm gonna read this over right here. Disorder produces death of a society, the death of a nation, the death of a civilization, and it produces your and my death in our life.
Disorder.
Mm-hmm. So that's like when you go home. That's like when you get in the car and leave and don't be organized. You see, that's when I get in the car and go home. self-improvement is the basis to community development. It's self-improvement. So that's what we need to focus on. I thank Allah for putting me on this, because I didn't know where I was going to start. And I think this is the perfect place to start, especially when I heard how Brother Captain was finishing. And that was a need for organization, is what I heard. That's a need for organization. Pooling your resources is called organization. We are what you call an organization because of what we are capable of with our unity. When we drilling, we on one accord, one voice. That's organized, organization. You see? But we can't do it like a ritual. We can't do it like it's just something to do. Something to look cool, something to, rock the bow tie and a clean suit. We got to do this thing all the way through and through. He said moral excellence. That was number one, too.
That's right.
He started with that.
That's right.
Because if we don't have moral excellence, then the rest, we can't get supremely organized. How? If we not even, that's the number one thing the minister is honorable, honest, man of integrity. Like, when they talk about the Honorable Minister Farrakhan, they call him everything but a what? I'm watching something on YouTube. They out there, they like, I'm going to tell you, they ain't never called him, I think it was Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb and somebody he had on the show, if y'all heard of him. He like a comedian, he loved the minister. He was at Savior's Day. He loved the minister, but he was like, they ain't never called him no liar. I mean, they out there. So that's what the minister, when you look at him, they done came with Malcolm and y'all killed Malcolm. Everybody, man, the truth that came out. No, but that stuff dead. Man, a lot of worked in our favor. We got everything working on our side.
That's right.
But if we don't, it say the harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few. The harvest is plenty. I'm gonna close with this. You got 10 acres. You look at everybody in here got 10 acres. You got apples on the tree. Yeah, all this stuff out here, but it's just you. So you got to get all this stuff down, but the laborers are few. So the stuff rotting on the tree, stuff dying, and you too niggardly to let somebody help you. We too niggardly. I don't want to give nothing up. I give you 5 buckets of apples if you help me get this stuff down. No, I'm gonna just let it rot. I let it rot before I let you get a bucket of these apples. It's just real. This ain't, like he said, it's just, we got to do better. It's reality. We come under this enemy. He done messed us up. He destroyed us. He destroyed our fathers, mothers. So we in a process, we got to submit to this process and allow it to make us better. All of us, me, you, all of us got to do this. The minister just was the one who said, I'm going to submit totally.
Yes, sir.
He just said, I'm just going to go. He said, I'm going to take this truth to every nook and cranny over the United States. And he did it.
Yes, sir.
He said, I want to die of myself so Elijah can come in me. I don't even want to be Lewis Walcott no more. I don't want to be him. Now that sounds crazy, man. You was a good man. You was a good violinist, this and this and this. Man, that's nothing compared to the Christ offering himself to come to me and have his mind in me. You think I want my mind over Christ? You think I want my mind over Allah? No, sir, no, ma'am. So that's what I have today. I hope and pray that Allah said something through me, to you,
Beautiful
to me,
Yes, sir.
that would inspire us. Each and every one is not about nobody, it's about all of us. Supreme organization. That's what we need today. Assalamu alaikum.
Wow,